Well, some neighbors in San Francisco's Mission District are fighting fire with fire, or in this case, they're actually battling graffiti with more graffiti. And as ABC 7 News reporter Jonathan Bloom tells us tonight, their unorthodox way of cleaning up the neighborhood seems to be working.
To most people, it's a white wall, but to a tagger, it's an invitation.
The alley was toxic. It was a crime scene.
Not just vandalism, but drug use.
They would be shooting up, they would be dealing. Some folks just felt it was a good place for a toilet.
So neighbors, at their wits' end, turned to this. Instead of covering the walls with white, covering them with art, some of it by the very same people who used to tag these walls as teenagers.
As a kid, I was running around these alleyways and, of course, vandalizing things.
Now, Mace is part of the graffiti crew Vandals, along with local artist Cuba.
Since I've been painting with these cats, my whole life has improved. As an artist, as a human being.
Within 6 weeks, they'd turned almost all of Lilac Alley into a giant mural that's made it onto tourist maps. And with all that new foot traffic,
There's just a traveling element through here that keeps out folks who want to just sort of squat, literally.
One reason visitors keep coming back is these walls are constantly changing. Some of these paintings will only be up a few weeks before they're covered up by new ones. And that constant state of flux is part of the essence of the art.
We want it to be constantly fresh, constantly new. So every time you walk down the alley, you see something new and cool that pops out at you.
to some local teens, it's like living in an art gallery, but way cooler.
Really nice, refreshing feeling every time they paint over their old works.
Kind of stepping into a new part of the city every few weeks, yeah.
And as for the taggers, you won't see many of their names scrawled here anymore. They don't like to vandalize work that's done by their role models.
Most of the younger kids today respect what we do because they're trying to reach this level. So that's the way where we beat them and prevent them from coming back and riding on top of the walls.
In San Francisco, Jonathan Bloom, ABC 7 News.
Very creative.